Good morning. Continuing in Jonah 1:7. And they said to one another, "Come, let us cast lots, that we may know on whose account this evil has come upon us." So they cast lots, and the lot fell on Jonah. The lot fell on Jonah. You ever heard the expression, "Your sins will find you out"? I just want to think about that super brief this morning. A quick thought for the day. Your sins will find you out, not because of fate, not because of karma, not because somehow that which goes around comes around, so forth. Why will your sins find you out? They'll find you out because you're sinning against a person. You're sinning against a person who is sovereign over all things. You're sinning against a person who is sovereign over the wind, who throws storms that threaten ships, sows a man into the belly of a boat, and who allows something as silly it may seem like as the process of casting lots, where they might mark up an old clay potsherds and take those potsherds, put them in a jar or a bucket or receptacle of some kind, draw them out, and the ones that have the marks on them, that person then is the one who the lot fell to. Something like that, something like drawing straws. He's sovereign over. There's not, as Abraham Kuyper said, there's not just 1 inch of this world that Jesus doesn't cry, "Mine," over. He's fully in control. And when you run from him, your sins will find you out. When you sin against him, if you try to hide it, it will find you out. Not because God is vindictive, but because God doesn't want you to be alienated from him. God doesn't want you to live in the shadows. He wants you to live in the light. So my invitation to you is really simple. If there's stuff hidden in the deep today, let it into the light. God will surface it one way or another. God will surface it. And I promise you, the sweetness of confession and restoration will be a much sweeter process than the way it might be found out as God moves circumstances and people. Take warning in that way this morning. I say that lovingly, but take warning. Confess your sin to the Lord and walk in righteousness. May the Lord bless you today.